New this noon, crews are working to fix a water main break on McDonald Road. We first told you about this morning on Local 15 today. The break happened on McDonald between Theodore Dawes Road and Old Pascagoula Road. You're looking at new video into our newsroom, so give yourself extra time if this is your mode of transportation. Traffic's going to be diverted while crews continue to work to fix this break. Officials suggest southbound traffic on McDonald take Theodore Dawes to hop on I-10. 19 deaths have now been linked to GM's ignition switch flaw. That is 13 more than the automaker originally reported. Ken Feinberg is a name very familiar to the Gulf Coast. He was in charge of the compensation fund after the BP oil spill. General Motors has publicly linked 13 deaths and 54 accidents to the fault. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration now says it believes those numbers are higher. GM recalled 2.6 million vehicles this year related to the problem, which engineers knew about 10 years ago. This noon, we're coming off what's being called a milestone for the South Alabama Jags. 38,129 fans showed up at Ladd-Peebles to watch the Jags take on the Bulldogs Saturday night and create a record in the process. From tailgating to the stands to the field, cheers surrounded this historic game.
Love coming out to support South Alabama football and just like tailgating and just having a good old time out here.
I live in Mobile and born and raised here, and you got to support the local team, and that's what I'm doing.
Final score was 35-3. Fans say they are already ready for the next game and for the next tailgate. Now, despite South's loss, to Mississippi State, City of Mobile came out on top. We are now known as America's new college football town. An article on football.com, Darwin, dubbed the port city with this new name. It's gone viral on the internet, including your Facebook page. Tell us more about that.
That's right. So much so that I can't keep up with it. Congratulations. You are now a real college football town, Mobile, Alabama. That's the way the article began. And I found this article Saturday, or actually Sunday, on the website football.com. And it was all about America's new college football town, Mobile, Alabama. Let's take a look at that article here. The article wasn't about winning or losing. Football.com writer Steve Barnes mentioned the lopsided score, the Jags' first loss of the season. But the article wasn't about that. So where then did Barnes get his impressions of Mobile, Alabama? Well, from Mobile, Alabama. Mobile had just filled the streets downtown the night before for a huge pep rally in support of the Jags. And Barnes talked with fans who showed up to tailgate 6 hours before kickoff. And what he found was a following that was willing to wait for greatness, but eager to tap into the excitement that is NCAA Division I football. South Alabama might be the new kid on the block, Barnes wrote, but it is far from a one-hit wonder. He went on to quote dedicated USA fans who promised, win or lose, they will be back. Now, I posted that story on my Darwin Singleton Local 15 Facebook page Sunday, and I asked you to share it. So far, more than 170 of you have, and through your share, Steve Barnes' story has reached more than 30,000 people just through our shares. And when I asked if you'd be back this Saturday night when the Jags play Georgia Southern at Ladd-Peebles Stadium, lots of you said absolutely. Theodore Kearley wrote, been going since the first game, no plans to stop. And Donald C. McNeil said, I drove in from Lake Charles, Louisiana for this game. My next Jags game will be in Lafayette on November 1st. Go Jags. Now, there was some grumbling about the drinking water situation at Ladd we've heard about, but even that didn't dampen your enthusiasm about future game day. So there is no doubt that Jag Nation migration, Kelly, has begun.
I'm so happy you brought this to the forefront. That's a big deal.
I've never had this much reaction. I get a lot of reaction on my website sometimes and on my Facebook page, but this has just been through the roof. It's great.
Love it. Thank you, friend.
All right.